You said Bible allegory is trying to get you to what?
To understand a higher principle of mind, um, you know, it's like, when you teaching the kids about the birds and the bees, they're not necessarily ready for that type of principle or that type of heavy concept. So you give it to them in a way where they can digest it as a youth until they get older, and then they're able to process what you meant from some of the stories, or what would appear to be fiction to the person speaking, but making sense to the youth at the time in a way that they can digest it and understand it. So like Moses and Aaron, like they said that Moses they said he had a speech impediment, right?
Right.
But they said that his brother Aaron spoke beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you start to see that the book is multifaceted and layered, you come to the realization that they're talking about the processes literally of how the brain works. So Moses was doing all of the quote unquote miracles, right?
Right.
But when you study your brain, as they say, Christ was buried in Golgotha, right? Mm-hmm. Which literally translates to mean a human skull. So when you actually go inside your human skull, you start to find out how it operates. There you start to see where the power and the wisdom of God lies and how to activate it as an individual. And so some of those earlier stories, like of Moses and Aaron, you find out that the right brain is it's the powerhouse for a lot of the subjective principles that you need to appropriate in order to impact the objective world or to have miracles happen. But when you study the brain, you'll see that the right brain doesn't deal with speech per se. Mm-hmm. It has more to do with images, emotion, creativity, imagination, that type of thing. But the left brain, i.e. Aaron, deals primarily with speech and talking and reason and rationale. Mm-hmm. So when you start to peel the layers back, they're laying a beautiful story out on how these two things actually work together in unison to create or to manifest what would appear to be miracles or awe-inspiring things in this world, to the user that understands how they're made. So, the book of Psalms will tell you that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, but we can't start right there. We have to delve into, okay, the body is the temple of God, as scripture says. And, if that's the case, then we need to understand how this body works, primarily from the top down.